was supposed to have a photo shoot today. Actually, it was supposed to be on Saturday, but I rescheduled, and then my friend who's taking my pictures rescheduled today. So we're gonna do it at some point later this week, but I still wanted to experiment with my curling iron today. When my bestie first got it for me, I was using it for a while and then I stopped, but I think that's gonna help with my lack of hair confidence that I've been having lately. But welcome back to the vlogs. Welcome back to 5 a.m. diaries. Today I'm doing a full 5 a.m. day in my life. It's Monday, which is always my busiest day. So hopefully it'll be entertaining for you guys or relatable in some way. That was the most frustrating thing trying to film this morning. This morning meaning like 10 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago. Like every 5 minutes, it was telling me my storage was full. And I deleted hundreds of videos and old footage. And I was like deleting and offloading all the apps I use like every day. And it was still telling me that. So hopefully it doesn't tell me that again. You guys are gonna fall over in a second. I swear the person in front of me like has never driven a car in their life. Maybe hasn't even seen a car. But anyways, I am on my way to work from the condo. If you're wondering where my son is, he does not have school today, but I still have to work. So he had a sleepover with grandma and grandpa at their house. Because I don't have to drop him off at school, my commute is a half hour this morning instead of an hour. So small wins, small blessings, I will take them. If you're someone who works in an office 5 days a week like me, then you'll understand this, but it's like, I feel like even the commute itself exhausts me. Like I'm already tired again by the time I get to work. And then instead of the photo shoot, since that's not happening anymore, at least not today, I am going to take my laptop to like a coffee shop or a bookstore, the library or something, and do some side hustle work with that time since I already have childcare lined up. It's all about doing the best you can with what you have, and when things change, already having something lined up that you can do in that span of time. Even if that thing is relaxing. Like there's been times when stuff has happened like this, and if I don't have a big deadline, like this week I have a big deadline, but if I didn't, then I might use that time to go for a walk or take myself on a date. Utilize the time that you've already set aside for yourself. And because I had to delete YouTube and Spotify this morning, you're gonna listen to a good old-fashioned CD. Back in my car like I never left. I am so tired, you guys. Like for the last hour or two, I have just been yawning and like so out of it. And I was gonna get a coffee, but my stomach is hurting really bad. So I don't know if a coffee is gonna help or hurt that. So yeah, we'll see what happens. My digestive system is always a journey. Just in case you're new to my channel or new to this series, I have 4 jobs. I have one in-office full-time day job, and I'm there Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 4. I'm sorry my car sounds so loud right now for some reason in the background. And then I have my side hustles. So I have some deadlines this week one of the other things that I do is I am content coordinator for 2 local magazines. I write some of the articles. I put everything together for the designer. There's a lot of emails and communication that goes along with that. So I do need to finalize the November issue this week. The deadline is on Monday. And then I also need to do a bunch of stuff for my social media client. I do social media for a local business, and I need to schedule her newsletter to go out tomorrow morning. That is number 1 priority right now. Later tonight, I have 2 back-to-back Zoom calls for the Wellness Club, which is my 4th job. And that is every Monday at 8 and 8:15. So like I said, Mondays are always crazy. I'm kind of glad that the photo shoot got rescheduled because I have no idea how I would get all of this other stuff done. But I am going to go to Barnes & Noble, and I'm going to at least get the newsletter put together and scheduled for tomorrow. And then we'll see what else I can do between that and the calls tonight. I also need to pick up my son between that and hopefully have some dinner. Hi, I'm picking up an order for Shark.
All right, we have that right now for you.
Thank you.
Would you like a straw?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thanks so much.
Have a nice day.
You too. I literally never film myself in drive-thrus. This might be the first time I've ever done that. And while I was talking to her, I saw her looking over like she could tell I was recording myself, and I'm like, yep, nope, that's why I don't do this, because I don't want to make other people feel uncomfortable, or I don't know, maybe she thinks I'm just weird, or maybe she's not thinking anything. Maybe she's thinking about how much she hates her job, because real. This is gonna be really weird, but I got a matcha because I'm a little worried about my stomach right now. So I got a matcha instead of a coffee, but I really wanted something fall-y still. So this is a venti iced matcha latte, no classic, with almond milk, but I added 1 pump of pumpkin and 1 pump of apple brown sugar. I have no idea how this is gonna taste with the matcha. Although I think I've had a pumpkin matcha before and I liked it. I think I'm like one of the only people in the world that actually likes the apple flavor. Isn't that cute? Oh, I like it. I really like it. I just got to Barnes. I have an hour before I need to meet my dad and pick up my son. So I'm gonna make the most of it, and hopefully I'll have time to look around, but it's really cutting it close. It is 5:38. Newsletter has been completed and scheduled for tomorrow morning. It took me 47 minutes. I know that because I time myself so that I can turn in my hours to the business owner. I am now going to meet up with my dad, get my son from him. We're gonna head back home to the condo. We probably won't get there till like 6:30. My calls start at 8. I was hoping to do like a 5 or 10 minute workout. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's like, when the hell do I even do that? Oh, I stopped recording and I came back on to say, for the record, I did go for a quick little walk on my break today at work. I forced myself to step away and I did a few laps around the building because this weather is so amazing. So that's all I did though. I'm not even looking at my step count, and it's going to be so wrong because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I haven't been wearing my ring because I can't find the charger. This is what happens every single time I get a ring or a watch or any of that. I either lose it or I lose the charger, or, you know, and it's like as soon as I order another one, I'm going to find the other one. You know what I mean? So ADHD life, welcome to my world if you are not already well versed in my world. It's a wild ride. Did you have fun with Grandma and Grandpa?
Yeah.
Did you miss me though?
Yeah.
I missed you. You my best buddy?
Yeah.
Yeah. He just burped in my face. Why did you do that? We were having a nice moment. Any other boy moms out there? It is slim pickings for dinner options. This is leftover cheese bread, which is probably why my stomach was hurting in the first place. I have this salad, but it expired on the 10th. It's the 13th and it looks fine. I don't know. I might open it up and smell it. Apparently, people really need to know the details of your personal relationships, like as soon as a video starts getting more than a few hundred views. Like, I'm just going to start blocking people who don't know how to use Google. I'm going to put the definition of a single mother in Michigan right here, right above Homer Simpson. Or is that Bart Simpson? I don't know. I don't know their names. But this is the definition of a single mom in Michigan. If you have a problem with it, take it up with Google. So now that y'all pissed me off, I'm definitely gonna work out. I'm gonna set the timer for 10 minutes. I'm gonna go on the elliptical. Okay. I'm out of the shower, Trey's in bed. I have like 8 minutes to run downstairs to the office, get ready for my call. I'm just gonna slap some lotion on my face real quick. Call it a night. As far as that goes. 'Cause sometimes that's all you can do. Got some of my little baby Vaseline. Ew, there's like a bunch of hairs on my hand. There is truly nothing better than working from home in your PJs. I can't wait for this to be my life. My everyday life. 8.5 months, 8.5 months, 8.5 months. All right, we made it through another Monday. Congratulations, mamas. So proud of you. We did it. We did it together. I'm ending the night with a new overnight mask that I just got in from the wellness club that I'm a part of. And this is a new product. I'm very excited about it. Hydrating overnight mask. Isn't that cute? Girls' night in. So, ooh, it's goopy. Okay. Ooh, it's slimy. Perfect for Halloween. It's like refreshing. I was hoping it would like look cool, but you can't even see anything. That's okay. And then, what do? Just wash it off in the morning? All right, it's time for bed. I just spent the last hour and a half hanging out and talking with my man, and tomorrow's another full day, another 5 a.m. wake up, probably another 10 p.m. bedtime. You know I'm gonna read once I get in bed too, because I can't just fall right asleep. Another day of trying to figure out my hair. Oh, I'm sure bleaching it probably made it worse, so hopefully it'll get better as time goes on, but for now I will keep it up. Otherwise I want to chop it off. I love you guys so much. Thank you for spending this 5 a.m. day in my life. Thank you for hanging out with me for another 5 a.m. Diaries vlog. And I will see you in the next one.